Hi, Ben. These videos can be a little bit laborious to make and send, I think, for both parties, but I don't know. I'm gonna do you the respect here, especially since we're kind of just getting started with what's going down. So that's 13 bundles of brush there. That's a lot. I consider kind of my, and this is over the course of a number of years, like my charge for like 6 bundles to be $250 about to $300 ish. Just to give you an idea, I think I kind of gave you a guesstimate of like $400 here, so I'll try to stick with that. But large amount of tree trimming. I mean, that looks 5 to 10 times the size when they're just free of the trees themselves, and not smashed down into bundles. And by the way, I do the bundles thing because, especially where there's City of Austin utilities, because the utility service will come and haul those at no extra cost. And they don't even have a limit on the number of bundles, like a lot of other services. Anyway, I'm trying to fly through this. I took every trash tree out of this bed. Took every trash tree out of this bed. And you need to. You don't do that in 3 years. They're just going to be far more expensive and difficult to get rid of. You had a dead crepe myrtle here. That's totally gone. That was pretty high. I mean, it was way up there, which is where those hackberries would end up if you didn't get rid of them. So, that was a fair amount in itself. I took a large limb that was going towards the house from there. And then I was gonna go on the roof with you. I don't think it's necessary, but as you can see, you've got so much more clearance now. I would say an overwhelming amount from up there, but a fair amount from up there, all right? Almost every branch. I'm never gonna cut a branch unless I can take it down to the base, which is what you're supposed to do, unless you kind of have to and you have no choice. So there's a few there that I didn't feel I could or should take down to the base. And then I'm not going to take something that big because that is mammoth and you don't want to kill the tree. So that's why that sizable one is still going over the roof. Took some stuff off the back, not a ton. Now, the only part I feel like you could argue could still come down a little bit would be that. But it's well within 6 feet of roof structure. You just don't know how insurance companies are going to behave these days. Like you could run into an insurance company that's just like, if it's over the roof, it's got to go. In which case, we'll deal with that later. But you definitely will not have any roof damage. I mean, not even close. And that's the main thing. So this was a sizable tree trimming operation today. If you had a quote-unquote arborist bid it, probably a $1,500 tree trimming operation. If you had Jose and his trailer bid it, probably $800. Best guess, and I say that just based on doing this forever. So a lot more clearance here. I didn't do a ton back here, to be honest with you, but I blew out the gutters. The gutters were packed full of stuff. You can't have that. I'm trying to keep this brief. Yeah, so that's your tree trimming video at Tomeo.